What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to EU4 Common Sense as Ming. Last time we were in a war with both Bengal and Sindh, and we took a bunch of Sindh's provinces, and now we are working on taking Bengal's provinces. So let us continue. Now why do we have 15 unrest due to separatism? We'll give that a minute and see if that changes, because for some reason I don't think it should be that high. After all, we have minus 10 years separatism and then another minus 5 years separatism on top of that. So that just seems a bit high. That's all. There we go. Now it's back down to 1. That makes a lot more sense. So it just had to tick through, which makes sense, I suppose. Now then, which provinces do we want from Bengal and how much are they willing to give us? I'd like to take that and that. We need to siege that one up so I can give it to my vassal. Although at this point I'm not really interested in feeding the vassals anymore, so we'll just take it ourselves. Oh, we can take a lot of provinces for virtually nothing. Although that is 90 overextension that, so maybe we shouldn't do it quite that much. How will this take? 3 years. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to have to wait on them. Really, we don't need to take that many provinces, I suppose. I mean, I don't really want this one. What can I get? Let's think. So, we're 83. 85. 95. We need to have at least 88. So if we can get up to 88, then we'll be fine. 87. That would be a decent chunk of land, and it wouldn't push us over. So I think I'm willing to do that actually. What else can we get out of them? War operations? Sure thing. Annul treaties, release nations, revoke cause, return cause. Not interested in any of those. How much money do you have? 200 ducats. I'm not interested. I think that'll do. We'll just get out this war now so we can actually start coring it. It's going to be damn expensive. Yeah, 99. Wow. Couldn't really be much closer. Well, we'll spend Diplo points to bring this down, so it's not as expensive. Not that it really matters, I suppose. And what do we want to core first? Probably the expensive ones. Just try and burn off the overextension quickly. Although, many little ones would make more sense. Not that it matters, I'm not too concerned about unrest. We have some, definitely, but we have plenty of unrest reduction. 19 years, 20 years, 3 years, 3 years on that one. Might want to keep this army around. In fact, can it even survive anywhere here? It can't. We can't even upgrade it because we don't have a core on it. So, can you survive there? You can. Go sit there then. Yeah, none of these provinces are very developed, which is kind of interesting. Why do we have a squad of mercs? I'm not sure. Let's get rid of him. That's a bit strange. Do we have any more mercs? No. Okay, that's good to see. We have an army down here that needs to be up here. Now, we have to start making our money back. What we're losing most on? I'm not sure. Oh, administrative problems, that was it. That's what was costing us the money. Well, that will eventually go away. Although, I'm not willing to spend that much money on that, so we'll just drop this down. We can make a ton of cash if we want to. Although, I suppose we already are making quite a lot as it is. Making a load from production. Hey, the 13 colonies. The Declaration of American Independence. Does that mean America formed? Have the 13 colonies become the USA? Russia is now rivaling us once again. Can we have any more rivals? We can. Russia. Our army is 50% larger than theirs. Yeah, I think Russia's going to be our next target. It's about time we, well, ate them. So, that 46 stack. Somehow I don't think that needs to be there. In fact, I'm more than willing just to leave a 26 stack over there. Although, well, I don't think Japan's going to get invaded. And we should probably turn off one or two of these forts as well. Not sure. Russia can't really do anything this side, which is fine. My biggest concern is Spain, however. So, actually I think I'll leave these forts on because we're making plenty of money. So I'm not concerned about not leaving them on. I will leave that 46 stack there then, to defend Japan. And we'll have this 26 stack come up here and help out attacking Russia. We have another 26 stack here that should be able to easily deal with these provinces down here. In fact, can you get down there? No, you can't. But you can use automated transport to do it, so I'm willing to do that. You're still allied with Russia, aren't you? And Hungary. The alliance with Russia, between Spain and Russia, is quite nasty. It's going to be a real pain to deal with that. Yeah, I've got a lot of trust and defensive attitude, and defensive thing. Defensive mentality, that was it. Well, we might have a colony soon, which would be nice. Probably going to have to deal with a Castilian one. Who is this? New Spain? Is that New Spain? It is New Spain, he's colonising. We could have an ally in New Spain. Wait, what did the Liberty Desire was? Ooh, Liberty Desire 50. Support independence, maybe? That could be fun. Although I would like to have an easier route of getting to Spain. I suppose we can wait for them to invade us, though. And we'll put you in Mino. Yeah, we could wait for that to happen instead. We could just wait for Spain to come to us. A tempting thing to do. However, we might end up war with Russia again, which is both what I'm aiming for and also not what I'm aiming for. So, it's up in the air, that. National focus. We're not working on admin? I don't think we are we? What are we working on? Diplo. Okay. Well, let's swap this over to admin. I want to gain some more admin points. We're actually behind on our admin tech, which is not ideal. But it's not such a big deal, I suppose. But I want to get these caught up a bit quicker. And sooner as well. The sooner the better, after all. Good news. Whereabouts? Central Indian traditions. Is that on all of them? No, it's not. Well, why do you have this? Oh, it's because of you, that's why. Apparently it's a nation within Bengal that apparently has an increased coring cost. Well, admin efficiency gets rid of that, thankfully. So it's not quite as violent as it otherwise would be. As you can see, 50% and admin efficiency gets rid of, what, 40. So it's only slightly more expensive, which is not ideal, but, oh well. Can't exactly do anything about it. This province is expensive, though. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's a 25 development province. And it is almost 50% cheaper, so that's nice, I suppose. Now then. What? You're a level 4 fort. That's good. Cindy's having problems. I really want to get back to war soon. But we do have to core all these, so we have to be patient, unfortunately. Where are you suffering? Did you never get off the boat? Oh, my mistake. That could have been very nasty. Suffering attrition this entire time. And this colony could have risen up and destroyed the colony, which would not have been ideal. I'm going to leave those 1%ers. They're not important to me. I'm more interested in getting the higher numbers gotten rid of. Golconda has civil war. Let's improve relations with our allies, shall we? Want to make sure we keep them on our side. How's our vassals looking as well? You're not very happy with us. Let's fix that. I should probably annex you soon. What's our diplomatic reputation currently like? It's only at 2. Overextension hurts quite badly. As soon as that's gone though, we should be in a good situation to annex them. How long would it take? Doesn't say, but it'd take 800 points. Well, I think it would be wise to annex them soon. We'll keep Kedar around so they can keep colonizing like they are doing. And we can tech up. Perfect. Let's get up that Diplotech. Let's also make sure our boats are all fully upgraded. Wow, 400 ducats. That's expensive. It's really expensive. How much is it for you? 1,000. That's painful. Well, instead of having our maintenance at half, we'll just drop it down to nothing. I'm not worried about rebels. Yeah, 40% in 2 years. We can obviously harsh treatment for an expensive amount. I suppose we'll just wait on that. But I do want to make as much cash as possible, and making 60 ducats a month is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. That is really quite delicious. Native assimilation, very nice. How's our colony in Canada doing? I want to see Ming Canada. Although I suppose we can name it whatever we want. I mean, we'll have the option after we've finished. Could call it New Ming if we wanted to. New China? Although I am really tempted to just call it Canada. Oh no, that's California apparently. It's Canada up here. That's Alaska. Oh no, what am I talking about? My geography's all over the place at this point. This is Alaska. This is California. So Canada must be here, because Canada's right in between. Ooh, hello. National tax modifier. Ooh, that's so tempting. But no, I'll go for legitimacy. I don't want to lose any legitimacy at this point. Anyway, as I was saying, Canada's... well, there's one part of Canada, but Canada's here, isn't it, if I'm not mistaken? Something like that. Isn't this... what is this? That's Florida. I know that much. Philadelphia. New York. Oh, there's New York. Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Hampshire. I'm not sure how far America extends. St. John. I think Canada starts just after Massachusetts. I might be mistaken, but I think yeah, Canada starts about here and goes along. And then up here somewhere. After all, this is Alaska. Is that British Mexico is colonizing up here? Okay. Defense in depth. Sure. Why not? Let's get our last level of units. Now then, have 100 and some points. We'll get these two doing. Got chance of rebel uprisings, which is not ideal. Might want to refund. Hey, look at our points. 1111. Wow, that's impressive. Well, let's upgrade you because you are all important to me. And then we'll crank maintenance back up. Wow, 0.3 ducats. Perfect. And then afterwards I can focus on working both the admin tech and here. I think the most useful thing is probably the development cost and the production efficiency. Anyway, we're still suffering that penalty. We are. When does administrative problems go away? It goes away in 5 years, so we've got to suffer with it for now. 1 year until they rebel. We'll go ahead. Let them rebel. And this means we have to stomp them. Must be a lot of provinces then. Yeah, 4.4 in a bunch of different places. Lose 50 ducats or lose 50% settlers. I'll give up 50 ducats. 50 ducats is nothing. Yeah, we're not making huge money now, but we will be when I drop maintenance back down. Also do something about the inflation we have. I should really be spending a lot more money building temples and stuff everywhere. I really should. I really ought to get my economy back on track. It's not doing good. Well, anyway, we'll have these guys ready very soon. Automatic rebel suppression. Where are you going? Don't go down there. They're only our vassals. They're unimportant. Let's go stand somewhere. All these forts are fully, fully maintained, so they're not likely to be taken anytime soon. We can keep making some into cause. These ones are about to finish, which will be nice. Lower our unrest we have. Although it might be a bit too late by then. What's it at? 1 more year, or July even. Sind. Sure, why not? Looks like Revolutionary Ottomans are trying to get an ally in Sind. Yeah, Revolutionary Ottomans have been messed up badly. And they're at war with Kaffa. Everyone's taking him to pieces. Well, let's just focus on making money for the time being. There we go. Go and stomp him. Wow, that's perfect. Not making cause there, are we? I'm hoping it doesn't cancel any. Good, not making any of those cause. That's actually perfect. It means we won't have to worry about suddenly losing all our stuff. Now those rebels are using Bengals, technology and discipline, which is a lot nicer on us because it means that we can just crush them outright with minimal casualties. We lost 1,000 men there, which sort of hurts. Here we're suffering, wow, big penalties. France has internal conflict. Will we see a revolutionary France? Who knows? I'm gonna go over there and do that, and you can head up here so you're not suffering attrition. Right, you'd think at half past 11 at night there wouldn't be someone driving past with a really loud exhaust. Guess I was mistaken. Do I want to take... well, actually, yeah, 10% build cost. I think I would take that. It would save us a little bit of money. How long will it take us to get there, though, is the question. 2 years. I'm really torn on what to do. On one hand, I really should finish coring. And I'm going to. Because that makes sense, because that allows us to attack people and, you know, expand more. Also lowers the overextension penalty we're suffering. Hey, can't become self-sustaining. Well, don't stop now. You've got a lot of provinces that need colonising. Oh. In Papua? Papua? I don't know. That island over there. This island over here, sort of in the Pacific. That's the Pacific, isn't it? Speaking of, we have a lot of these provinces. Colombia has Wake Island. Oh, then I did say I was going to annex a vassal, didn't I? I have no diplomats. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's get one back. I think it's time we did that. Just consolidate ourselves more for when we actually finish. Although the vassals contribute towards points. Score comparison, Diplo rating. Spain's at the top, we're third. Yeah, because they've got an incredible fleet, that's why. And our fleet is, well, pants, for lack of better words. Well, let's have good merchants. And good trade efficiency, but mostly it's the fleets. If we wanted to, we could actually get up to there. We just need 100 more ships. So I could build 100 and some light ships, really. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Probably be a sensible thing to do, actually. Get 100 plus barks, send them to trade. I'm not liking the fact that our name's there. I wish it was more central. Might have to get rid of Bokhara. Hey, getting the colonialism, CB against New Spain. Because apparently they've started to colonise right next to us. Although I'm sensing an ally in them. So let's improve relations. I mean, New Spain is pretty big. In fact, it's really big. They could be quite a useful ally, in fact. At least in the in America, in the New World. We have a free colonist. I did not realise. Well, let's go and form our own Canada, shall we? We'll call it whatever we want. I'm not really sure what to call it. I should think of a name. Isn't there a regions map mode, now that I think about it? In fact, will trade tell us? Not really. California, the Hudson Bay, the Mississippi River, Ohio, Gulf of St. Lawrence, Chesapeake Bay. I've heard that one before, but I just couldn't pronounce it for some reason. Got the Rio Grande, Mexico, Panama, Amazon. Now, I'm sure there's a regions map mode. Is it colonial? No, that's colonial range. Opinion, coalition, region. Well, that helps. Well, there we go. Okay, so this is Alaska and California, and this here is Canada, or Newfoundland. Lose 50 develop points or lose 10 prestige. Suppose we'll lose prestige. Maybe not. Prestige is pretty good. We'll lose 50 Diplo points. Now then, what's actually going to look at? Subject nations. Subject nations do count. And I suppose they are kind of useful and we don't really need them. So sure, we'll keep them around. We have Guajat. It's causing problems. Where is Kutch? Kutch, I'm guessing, is... Yep, there. Well, we probably need to sort that out. Increase autonomy. There we go. Problem solved. For now, at least. But by then, that we should have a low enough load our other extension to the point where that doesn't matter. Oh, we should make any more points. Our air is brilliant though, so as soon as our king dies, in fact, speaking of, let's make him into a general and see if we can make him kick the bucket. I have no desire to keep him around. He's pretty good. It's just his air's better. 442. It's not bad. 4-4 is actually pretty good, although our leaders is just crazy. We'll stick him up here next to Russia in this big army. There you go. This 26 stack can go stand up here as well. I need to make sure I actually have another army up here on the 50 stack. I also need to increase the manpower here to increase the supply limit a bit more. Or as much as it can be increased anyway. Still need to finish off making these cores. How long is this going to take? 2 years. Not as long as I thought. Which is fine by me. You all need to upgrade. In fact, we can afford to drop this down now, can't we? Still have that administrative problems, which is not ideal. But whatever. Let's make some money. Yeah, we can build stuff again. Wonderful. Although we're probably going to hold off on doing that for a little bit. I really ought to upgrade everything. It's a pity there isn't just a button that says upgrade all forts. That'd be a nice button to have actually. Probably a very expensive button. But it'd certainly be helpful. For instance, I have a bunch of really terrible forts over here. I have a level 2, a bastion, when I could have level 4s. So, yeah. Let's go watch the ledger for a second. I want to see about trade goods. Turn that off. Hey, we completed a mission apparently. What was our mission? Oh, colonize. Maintain diplomat, sure. Reduce overextension. Conquer there. Ooh, I'm tempted to take that one. Although I think reduce overextension is probably a better one. So we'll take that. We can actually afford to leave one of these ones at the bottom. Make that into a core. Still got rubber problems, but 14 years and 9 years, so not a big deal. Back to ledger for a second. No, no, trade, strategic goods, trading bonuses. We own a lot of them, which is nice to see. Spain and the 13 colonies share the tobacco trade. Apparently. Ivory. Spain has it. Although we are creeping up on that. If we can take some more ivory provinces, then we might be able to get the trading bonus for it. Which would be very nice to get hold of. Ivory's pretty damn good. Although it doesn't look like there's much actually around here. Which is a shame. Where does Spain get it all from? It gets 2 from there. Recall diplomat. Gets 2 ivory from there. There's none over there. Must be... where? Where does it have all this ivory from? It's actually a really good question. I do not know. There's gold. There's actually a lot of gold in Australia. Some gold there as well. I don't see it. Let's change the view. Well, Canada. Okay, I'm impressed. Canada somehow got down here. And there are still French peasants in the Ivory Coast. Yeah, somehow I don't think France is going to recover. Although they do look like they've taken back some of their land from Great Britain. So maybe they will. It'll be interesting to see. Hey, USA formed. The Great Republic of the USA. And Mexico formed as well. That's nice to see. Grand Consul Frederick William Frobisher? Okay. I'm trying to remember what the first president of the United States was called. Washington, wasn't it? So, clearly someone else has formed the USA. Well, good for him, I suppose. Now then. Buildings, shall we? Buildings. Can build these everywhere, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Boost up tax a little bit. Only costs 100, so we can afford to do it. Where are the places that would benefit the most? Let's see, a 13 or 16 there. Let's get that. Let's go over to Japan, because Japan no doubt has a lot of mostly expensive provinces. And it does. That's a 13 there. We'll go for everything 13 and above, if possible. Obviously we're out of cash now though. Still making 31 ducats. Very nice. As soon as you get that 10% off. When does it end? 2 years. We're about to hit the end of this part, so there's that. Sure. No, we'll save our points and do the more expensive ones. I really hope our king dies. It'd be a shame, yeah, because he's quite good, but at the same time, well, his heir is just better. And I would gladly take more admin over more, maintain that diplomat, why not? I would rather take more admin than more, more diplo. Hey, peasants. Our vassal has internal conflict. Really? How did that happen? Well, you have 41 men, so you should be able to deal with anything. Although, well, I won't put it past him. Hey! 41 years. Perfect. A nice long time. Probably wouldn't go back to a war against them soon. When's our truce end? 3 years. Well, I'm going after Kaffa for the coffee, because apparently I'm obsessed with going after that modifier. There's some ivory down here. Ooh, a lot of ivory actually. Hello, you have ivory. two provinces of it, in fact. Oh, I wonder if they're getting their ivory from the Cape of Good Hope. I think they're just getting lots of little bits everywhere. Yeah, Mutapa has a ton of ivory. I think I know where we're going. But we have to end this part here, so hopefully you all have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.